Hello everyone, Dr. Halls here, and welcome back to another live stream. Today, I will be continuing my playthrough of Doki Literature Club. It's been a while since I last live streamed. It's also been a while since I last live streamed Doki Literature Club. So, currently on the screen, you should see a thing on the screen that just says looking for game capture. It's because I don't have my game open right now. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. Sorry, the stream started a little bit late, but I was having trouble with fudge. All the programs on my computer, but we should be fine once Doki opens. Like, I swear, whenever I start these live streams, my computer does every possible thing to be slow as heck. But we started, so we're good now. Now, I'm going to test to see if micro is fine, because I have my phone in the background just to test. So, give me just a second while we wait for the game to launch. Fine once Doki opens. Alright, yep, we're good. Alright, so Doki Literature Club open now. Make her full screen. I have it windowed, so it's easier to get access to streaming service. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I was on live stream, and I think the last Doki Literature Club live stream was like almost 6 months ago, like 5 months ago, according to the channel. It's currently loading. And just as a caution to any younger viewers that are watching, this game is not intended for younger audiences. That's literally what it says when you open it. So, just be warned. I don't think I've gotten to that part of the game yet, but like, I know what this game is, but I don't know when and the full story of how it happens. So, yeah. What's weird is, like, I gotta turn on desktop audio, but I'll make sure it's capturing the game footage. Okay, it's capturing. Is that no? Last time I did it, launched it, there was sorry, there was a menu music. There's sound coming from the menu, but not music. So, yeah, I should have launched the game before the stream, but it's launched. But I don't know if you. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, it just loaded. Yeah. Oh, music volume. Okay. Ooh. Alright, there is music. Alright. I just had it turned down. I might have had it turned down for the outro of the stream. So, yeah. Yeah, it's on. Alright. I thought it was, like, intentional. Alright, then I guess we're fine. Also, I don't know how good everything is. I have the desktop audio on 18.2 decibels and my mic on, like, 1.4. So I'm going to test to see how good it sounds. So give me a sec. So there might be an echo. So I'm gonna mute the mic. Alright, I'm back. Also, I'm sorry if there's any lag. I kind of changed some of the video settings. Maybe I should turn the quality down back to what it was. I have it 720. So. But. This is a game with simple graphics, so it should be fine. It's not like there's a lot going on. It's literally a visual novel. So there might be some jumps, but I'm sorry. I'm literally streaming on a potato laptop that somehow doesn't burn out. Even though it should. Even though I don't want it to, because then it would make me sad. And of course, like I said, everything that would go wrong can go wrong. And now the game is not responding. I unmuted my mic, right? Yes. I do like this music. I clicked load game. Oh, there we go. It just made a sound. I want to play. Alright. As you can see, we last played on Thursday, August 26th, 2021, around 15:59. So yeah, it was like a long time ago. So let's load her up. It's probably gonna not respond again, but we'll see. Also, I don't know if you can hear in the mic, but I'm playing with a Slinky Y08. Just a little tiny Slinky. I click. Yeah. Oh, alright, there we go. If I remember history, I think if we click that, it loads stuff. If the game works properly. Just wanna. Don't worry, we'll get to gameplay once everything is sorted out. Yes, alright, here we go. Yeah. I don't really remember what happened, but I'm not worried about it. I think we're just introducing everyone, and now I think we have to make a poem. Let's see what the history again says. No, okay. If I remember, I was doing voices, but I don't remember the voices of characters, so I'm just gonna talk to them with my normal voice. Alright, so I'm gonna make some sort of poem, alright? Is it still lagging? I don't know. Well, tragedy. Tragedy, captive, disaster. Empty. Treasure. Dark. Uncanny. Sticky. Hair. Memories. Massacre. Death. Frightening. Trying to think which goes wrong. Kind of rhyming too. Frightening, so we do frightening. Frightening games. Question. Pain. Forgive. Promise. Laugh. Joy. Do we get to see the poem? No? Okay. Alright. I think this is me, or maybe it's the narrator. But I think I am the narrator in the game. Anyway, another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. We got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Dr. Halls. Yo, Saroy. I don't know. I'm not very good at pronouncing his name, so sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. I'm gonna put on my reading glasses. And doing one more mic check. Yes, yeah, okay. It's kind of loud, but I'm trying to talk loud. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I like this music. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Let me guess, I'm on some sort of diet. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sarah? Okay. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Okay, this is kind of weird. Sora nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents slip on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sarai. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. Oh, if you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. That's my sister. I will be right back. And my mom just texted me to ask me to do something, so I'll be right back. I'm back, but my mic is picking up something. Don't know what. I was just picking up my fans on my laptop. It could be the headphones. Try muting the headphones. I'm gonna mute the mic. I think it's just picking up my fan. Turn my fan on high so it doesn't get hot in here. It doesn't get hot in my room. So if you do hear it, I'm sorry, but anyway, back to the game. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Oh! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face isn't. I wasn't listening to you or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Dr. Hollis to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayor. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. Oof. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you couldn't think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That... Still coming from you, Sarai. I feel like I'm pronouncing the one girl's name wrong. Oh well. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... You wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsu into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ouch. Slap. Kaya. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on to the desk. Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Nakasu! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayor hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayor rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Saori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ow. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. True. Nakasu takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Nakasu. Can I try it? Jeez. Bakers can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Oof. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sora gets out of her seat and goes behind Nakasu, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Nakasu reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sora suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Nakasu's cookie. Oof. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth away, Sayori trots away safely. She takes a bite of her cookie and just runs off like a savage. Mic test. Cookie still in hand, Nakasu reaches up to nudge. Oh, yep, sorry. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Nakasu glances around. Monica isn't in the clubroom. Ugh. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Okay. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. I like how you sound so casual. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dr. Halls. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really like the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I mean, you just missed some of the others arguing over a cookie. Sayori taking a bite out of the other girl's cookie and then running off. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous episode. I'm not sure Nakasu will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Damn. Yuri is back to her book, and Nakasu disappeared into the closet. Huh. Wonder if she's doing in there, right? Man! It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I can probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? If we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is talking... Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her celebrating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Nakisu would love to do that. You're right. Nakisu makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why are you so close? What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. That's true. This isn't the napping club. Does the school have a napping club? That would be pretty dope. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud! I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I wonder if you can actually see it. Probably not. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayor. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Why did the music just disappear? It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I thought those were socks. Are those socks? Or are they just like shoes? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Why do you think? I struggled to fluently close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Sailor's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. So I hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Bro, what the heck? You made me button it, and now you're unbuttoning it. Phew! That's so much better. So I puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it buttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because I think we already know why. If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do the things like this. And you can't and you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we were all getting better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayor. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Dr. Halls, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayor still tries to wait to retrieve her poem. Who should I show my poem to first? I'll show it to Monica. Mic check! Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Oh, God. Share the poems we wrote now. Yay! Dr. Halls, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Alright, and we're back. Hi again, Dr. Halls. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote from today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayor would like. Is that so? You and Sayor are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well. We may be good friends, but Sayor and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. If you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayora's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Something's supposed to happen, or is it? No, I think it's loading. Oh god. Oh. Here we go. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Synths, coins, tang it. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the heck? I'll take a picture of that. I don't know if Steam will capture it, but that's weird. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Oh, I did capture it. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Excuse me. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. We'll take that advice and save right now, I suppose. It said load me. Maybe we can go back a poem? I don't think we can go back and see our poem, no. This is like a chapter select. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is Steve even about writing? She just broke the fourth wall. What am I even talking about? Aha, let's see what happens if we... Kinda makes me wish I would have saved before the poem. Huh. Interesting. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We'll save here. Save before every poem. See if we get. Alright, let's do your. We'll do from bottom to top. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Dr. Hawes. Were you influenced by seeing everyone else writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also surprised about how differently everyone writes. So I respect for you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. A very imminent exercise, I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Hold on, I don't think there's like a... No, okay. Thanks for sharing. I have one example of that if you'd like to read. Alright, now I'm gonna save it every 5 minutes. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Is there anything? Okay, that was weird. Sorry. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tenderness as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for me. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symphony. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and something, and a wage. The moon increases its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glitters in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Oh, perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite useful to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I bandage my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood, chassis conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. It was more about daring with the one yesterday. I can see that. It's not more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if it takes the face value, then I can figure out what's supposed to mean. I'm doing my check. It was more about daring than the one yesterday. I can see that. It's not. Right. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to include. Hold on a sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I want to express the way it feels for me to include in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. Excuse me. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Dr. Halls? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Nakasu. What's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Oh. Phew! Huh, phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I'll get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe be good as me someday. That's, something tells me Nakasu completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? I don't remember what their poems were. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. We'll save. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, wiggly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me up to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's an I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That's an interesting poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something like similar to that today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. The people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really. Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It was not like I would judge her or anything. Nakasu has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just to feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Alright, before we do Sayor, I am going to get a drink. So I will be right back. I'm going to go refill my drink. So I'll be back shortly. So for now, just enjoy the empty void of silence while the screen says BRB. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Let's get a drink of water and just a quick snack. So we're gonna continue streaming. I think it just saved. So, welcome back. So now we're gonna show our poem to Sayor. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my goodness! It's so good, Dr. Halls. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. I'm gonna do a quick mic check. Alright, we're back. I don't know how good you can hear the music, but the music really matters. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayor. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayor, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Nakasu's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dr. Hall's poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems. If poems are good or bad. But that's why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least give it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you're liking something sad, Sora. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your heart, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sora, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Dr. Halls. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Anything weird about this poem? No. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little buds of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put it at the bottom of the shelf with all other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle. In bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time collapsed. My empty shelf can use some more My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come in my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them out from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to reach out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, that was my favorite. Holy crap! Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really touching with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand how my own feelings are a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, and no more than a week later. I wonder if this one's one of those times. But seeing this passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone can come and sit at the front of the room. Interesting. It's about the festival. Well, sort of. Check. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah always had a habit of getting obsessed with something. Alright, sorry, that's an echo. Alright, we're back. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just, embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us where we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you'd heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sarah's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Nakisu. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayor. I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Nakisu and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's not to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. Hold on, what's specifics? Yeah, okay. Being imminent with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Ooh, hopefully I just didn't open a new window. That's right. And that's the reason we're all in this club today. Don't worry, don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Nakasu and Yuri remain silent. Sarai looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayo and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The last we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Nakasu doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew! Thanks, Nakasu. What about you, Yuri? Yuri gently glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? That's true. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flipped through her notebook to the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Alright. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than just her inflection is precise. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayor? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Mage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reciting the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she is intentions with the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around here, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Ah. Try not to think of it like you're reciting. Sorry, my stream. Oh, sorry. Anyway, try to think of it like you're saying to each other. Imagine you're saying to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem is aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Dr. Halls liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does this even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of this poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poem yours with sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing on that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Nagisu. Don't make me go before Dr. Halls. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let Dr. Halls lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. Oh, F you. Nagisu. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on making me feel really awkward. Terribly awkward. I recite my poem. So it's not exactly the confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, everyone received applause anyway. Yay, at least I got applaud. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. It's so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright, then. That just leaves you, Nagisu. Yeah. I'm going. Nagisu begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Nagisu takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little unthrusted, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Nagisu's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to the poem. Nakisu finishes, and everyone applauses. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of Harry? Sorry. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Nakisu. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming out, though. For coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write our poems for tomorrow as well. Will do, Monica. Will do. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. You can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to... Whoa, sorry. Find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. So it makes such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dr. Halls. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'll go home with Sarah once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Dr. Halls. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I have already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off because I think she has a crush on me. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about me. But I want her to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows? Time to make another poem. Bump bump. Let's save. Alright. Hope. Anxiety. Comfort. Captive bunny. Captive bunny. Fear. Joy. Play. Nibble. Laugh. Empty. Broken. Excitement. Hopelessness. Lust. Together. Jumpy bed. Jumpy bed. Embrace death. Embrace death. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Were you complaining about it just yesterday? Wait, is this the weekend though? Isn't it the weekend? Or is it was like it's still weekday and they're saying we'll meet again Monday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayor all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty specific to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I like it. Don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Oh, maybe how you pronounce the Japanese name. I don't know. Let's just focus. Sorry. Let's just focus our own event for now. Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayor's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayor anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayor is sitting at the desk in the corner room looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayor. I waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See? Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with anyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sarah before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed when everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayor recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dr. Halls, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayor recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayor, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. She is kind of acting weird. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm the one asking you, Dr. Halls. You certainly know a lot. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I'd also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dr. Halls. Me? Because I think she has a crush on me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sarah is always like that. She has always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Dr. Halls. Have you thought maybe that you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try talking to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that she won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering out at me from her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I really never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's literally a little easier for me to do that. I stand up in my desk and sit. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything, but I couldn't tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How would you even be able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yes, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that I didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading that into that a little too much. Dr. Halls, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind everyone's person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match up what might be on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayor, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I advent my glaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at misunderstanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as you were here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. Let's save. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayor. Well, we'll go to Sayor then. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Dr. Halls. Thanks. Sarah, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? Sorry. I only want to see your smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Dr. Halls. I'm still a little surprised. Excuse me. Excuse me. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Nakasu. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else, okay? What? Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayor. I know you have sometimes put up with me. And I have sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's easier to write when thinking about you. Sayor. No. Dr. Halls. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayor has trouble keeping her voice steadily all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayor. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayor. I probably never said this before, but I understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayor shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Dr. Halls. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayor. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayor cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Bye, Sayor. Alright then. Nakasuku. Save. This one's alright. Ugh. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems, anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not that, like, I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really. Well, if you end up just scaring me away. That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh! Nakatsu's elbow connects with my stomach. Sorry. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe if it was funny to her. Alright. I will be right back. Someone is calling me. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Somebody called me. I was also getting a drink of water. So no, let's get back. Alright. Anyway, I guess that's the kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth on Nakisu. Anyway, Nakisu holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Interesting. Okay. I'll be your beach. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you got it, if there was an echo or not. Anyway, your mind is so full of troubles and fears that didn't manage your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that spikes with brilliant light. The walls in your mind melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavenly thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember that the reasons you wonder when you press your lips to mine. You're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that had you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach, true. So you decided to write about the beach first. Then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kinda wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it, or whatever. Ugh. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of a metaphorical too. But there's something wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright. We'll do Yuri next, and then Miss Monica last. Well done, Dr. Halls. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems that everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Dr. Halls? Well, you know how I like to say writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's more important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making your sound in your head. I just meant that I respect you in your own opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I'm always overthink to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Say it again. Okay. Here. Oh wait, I think Simonica. So. A marvel millions of years in them working, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an exposure of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds and endless image. The easiest would get lost in it. It is one where everything can be found. But one can only build a sandcastle where the sound is wet. But where the sound is wet, the tide comes in. Will it gently kick at you, at your foundations until you give in? On will a sun wave send you crashing down in the bulk of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tentacles. Their tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to endode the sand. No, something. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Okay, that was good. I'm aware the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Nakasu already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. I guess it's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, Miss Monica is last. Well, anything special happened? Hi, Dr. Halls. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of other people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. I don't know if she's looking at mine or I'm looking at hers. I think she's looking at mine. I just want to save again. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayor, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Akasu are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Let's save and see. Alright. Nothing weird about this one. The lady who knows the thing. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all endearing, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever saw. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that still remains, the last dim star glimmering in the Tulian sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, dry as a quill. Explosiveness. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no one else to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know. So my load. Oh, nothing. Anyway, you know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my own mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it mean just or did you say something just strange now? Huh? Something that did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Strange thing, the air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Now could you please show some decency? Oh, come on. Ah, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we forgot the rest of the festive professions, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. And I already know what I'm doing. And we are going to stop the stream right here. So we're going to turn on the music. Save. Save. And save. Main menu. Alright, so we're back on main menu. So we are going to end the stream here. And Streamlabs is not. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. Well, if it does, I was going to end the stream anyway, as I've already said. No, it's just being slow. But anyway, that has been my second live stream of playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been fun. My throat hurts. I don't know if it's hurt since I've been up, or just because I've been talking for the last 2 hours. And I'm hungry too, so I'm gonna eat. But anyway, it's been fun streaming. And if anybody decided to watch the whole stream as a replay, make sure to say hello down in the comments below. But that will be all for today's stream. So I will see you guys in the next video or stream. So until then, this is Dr. Halls signing off. Bye.